Well, Iran is reportedly laying traps and moving additional military personnel and air defenses to Kharg Island. This comes amid growing concerns of a possible U.S. operation to seize the island. But why does the U.S. have the tiny island in the northeastern Persian Gulf in its sights? Well, Kharg Island is Iran's oil lifeline. It's located roughly 25 kilometers off Iran's coast near Bushehr province. Its proximity to the Strait of Hormuz makes it a strategic port for 90% of Iran's exports. This makes it a critical economic weak point, and the island is only about 6 kilometers long. So its seizure would not only choke off Iran's oil exports, but it could also provide a platform from which to carry out attacks against the mainland. The U.S. military has already targeted Kharg Island with strikes on March 13. According to the U.S. Central Command, 90 targets were hit during the attack. Trump had announced the attack by saying that U.S. forces had avoided hitting oil infrastructure on the island for reasons of decency. As per multiple reports, the U.S. military is preparing to deploy around 2,500 Marines and additional warships to the region. 2 U.S. Marine expeditionary units trained for amphibious assaults, along with forces from the 82nd Airborne Division, are expected to be involved if the operation takes place. U.S. Central Command is also reportedly maintaining constant surveillance over Kharg Island, monitoring potential defensive preparations. Several sources speaking to CNN said Iran has also been laying traps, including anti-personnel and anti-armor mines around the island. The Iranians have also reportedly moved additional shoulder-fired surface-to-air guided missile systems known as man-pads there in recent weeks. But U.S. officials and military experts say there would be significant risks involved in such a ground operation, including a large number of U.S. casualties. Iran's parliament speaker on Wednesday also warned that enemies, backed by a regional country, they are preparing to occupy one of Iran's islands. Mohammad Baghir Ghalibaf, in a social media post, he said, and I quote it here, "All enemy movements are under the full surveillance of our armed forces. If they step out of line, all the vital infrastructure of that regional country will, without restriction, become the target of relentless attacks."